哎，大家好，欢迎继续回来收看《合金装备1》中文娱乐流程第6期，我是手柄，
么么哒。
介绍一下自己啊，亲。
么么哒。
百无可使啊。好吧，阿贵讲啊。第一期客串了一下，然后就紧接着就到第6期了。这果然就是只看封面和只看高潮的男人，是吧？
呵呵。这里陪士兵玩躲猫猫。
我们从这个时候开始是进入了 Desk 2了啊，第二张盘。第一部分的前戏都已经过去了。这个场景第二张盘一开始刚刚给你的第一个场景，这个大熔炉还是挺恶心的。这个首先这个场景比较复杂啊，上下层地形，而且这个守卫看守的位置都比较恶心，而且最恶心的是这个地形，因为是铁丝网型的，走起路来是有声音的。
走起路来铿锵有力。
铿锵有力，所以说，需要一些技巧。之前都没有使用的一个技巧就是，利用快速切换这装备。比如任何一样的投掷物都可以，因为正常走的时候它是有声音的。但是呢，你要是使用这个快速切装备的话，然后就会有这个鬼步，就是走路一颠一颠的感觉。这样的话呢，就可以把这个声音给取消掉，这样就看不见。
然后这个工厂的这个悬挂吊车过的时候要注意，来的时候一定要蹲倒。
就是它朝你而来的时候呢，你得提前做好预判。但是它离你而去的时候，你贴着它都没关系。这个我是实验过的。
对，就不能被它撞到。
离你而去的时候，这个时候你贴着它，碰到它都没关系。但是它朝你来的时候，你不要玩极限流，否则你会死得很惨。那个就是下边熔炉靠就一层啊，靠右边在边上面是有个 Russian 的。那个 Russian 的你有试着捡过？就这个楼梯的折角那个边头呢是有一个。
捡过。
你没掉下去过？
没有，我当时是用键盘玩的。
反正我试的挺极限的，就是说你就是说它这个好像只有半个身位，正好是容你蹲过去的那么一个身位，挺极限的。经常我就捡了完身之后，然后稍微一转身下去了。
还有一点要说明，就是在刚刚那个贴着墙过升降机的那个位置，如果你把贴墙键取消，就会直接下去。大红展翅，
蛇形刁手，这几个强化士兵还挺麻烦的，跟那个电梯里面那个有点类似。
他Snake自己都说麻烦了。
麻蛋不过区别就是电梯里面那个是封闭的空间，我们这战法还是差不多类似，只不过呢，我们可以把这些家伙直接从电梯里面摔下去。不过好像有点很悲剧的样子，摔下去，我给快打成筛子了，我去。装备抓身，果然装备抓身，打太糙了。他这个摔应该是往 Snake 他的反方向摔吧，但是你就说你找不准这个位置，就得摔很多次。这都是高级杂兵。
他们现在开始都会扫射了。
之前电梯也会只不过电梯太小，你看不出来而已。无限鬼畜中，这样平摔好像不行，得靠电梯那一面。
其实是可以把人砸出去的。
怎么砸出去？
这样砸出去。
像这样的。好，行，逃出来了。反正这招我用的还不是很熟，临时练的。
从熔炉应该到冰冻室了吧？
差不多。接下来就是一场挺有点技术含量的 BOSS 战了。
躲猫猫战法。
躲猫猫战法。
先扔颗干扰雷。
这边有个小摄像头，它这个摄像头它主要恶心的
小心。
恶心的就在于它那个地方你找不到一个点可以直接蹲过去，而且这地方因为是就这个电磁干扰，你的这个雷达是不能用的，看不出它的这个位置。电梯你刚说没错，它电梯后面是有些雷，不过就是你直接折过去应该没关系。所以说这样你不能四处探索，否则的话在靠右下角的这个位置有好多电梯。
怎么可以装热能探测器嘛？
对。
然后至于那个摄像头， 我习惯性用 Stinger 把它炸了。
要嘎那个？那你要是回来之后呢？
没了，
没了，就再也没有了。就炸一次就 OK 了。
印象中是的。
好吧。
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Yeah?
And then going undercover to investigate the Mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
Well, back then there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
you better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, that ninja, too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
胡胡这种人就是，你稍微有一些什么黑历史，然后他马上就拿个小本子给你记下来，然后以后想要威胁你的时候，就把这小本拿出来说你对吧？几年在什么地方啊干过什么事情？就比如说神龙说，这个我可以满足你一个愿望，你是要拯救世界还是要毁灭世界呢？我说我要一个女孩的胖子。好了，你的愿望已经满足了。
你是猪。
好，装上6级安全卡，然后在装备上克雷帽。这玩意是我们好像第一次装备嘛。
这里有一个好玩的地方，就是关于你的军粮的问题。如果你长期不用的话，它会被冻上，你的军粮上会显一个 frozen， 然后你要装备它，过会儿才能解冻，才能吃。
就贴在屁股墩上面捂一会。
是的。
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you, right, my friends? Listen, they agree. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary. You live in Alaska too. You know the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck-duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious, it's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there's...
哎，我还真去看看那个什么 S 基摩什么什么那个，这个所谓的 S 基摩印第安人奥运会，现在还有官网，就是 WEIO.org 有这么一个官网。啊，不说那个奥运会了，然后我们的地雷将终于第一次派上了用场了。这个也算是你麒麟之道还治麒麟之身了嘛，对吧？这家伙第一次出现的时候，正好在雪原的地方给我们埋了大量的地雷，害我们这个趴了好长时间的这个地，对吧？蹲在地上面排这个雷。现在我们把这个排的这些雷全部如数还给你。
你没试过溜他背后去拿拳头打他？
试过的。然后他那个火神机枪就这么一下就扫过来，啊，就飞掉了。啊，Raven 的这个视野非常非常广，你可以看从地图上面看到，基本上只要是他视线所及的范围都能看得到。
对，然后枪子弹就会跟过来。
我们那个主要就是躲猫猫战术，埋着地雷，反正炸弹人，反正你场景中你总是要走吧，对吧？尽管走到地雷就挨一下。
他说半血过后他就开始跑了，
对，
开始奔起来了。
已经热了身了，然后就可以，对吧？我就想起了那次在夕阳下的奔跑，这个关于地雷呢，为了怎么防止自己被踩到呢？很简单，装上地雷探测器，当然放在路上面用不了这个地图的话，也可以装热感仪，这是没问题的。热感仪你也可以实时的看到自己的地理位置。
总之不要放在十字路口正中间，给自己留个能走路的地方就可以了。
区别就在于你自己埋的雷，自己只要不碰到那个雷就没问题。但是呢 ，Raven 对于 Raven 来说，他只要碰到这个地雷的有效区域，就那个扇形区域，它就会爆炸。所以说对你还是比较有利的。我就是说，就是你只要不踩上它就没什么关系。
贴着墙走就行，
尽量保证你那个好结束。还浪费一个雷啊，没关系的，反正这场战斗之后就再也没任何用处。
是的。
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world. But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
What is it?
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound. He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death? But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself. Snake, in the natural world, there's no such thing as boundless slaughter. There's always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever. You shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
Snake, it's me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah, go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
好吧，那废话结束之后呢，然后在这场景中厮杀下，可以注意一下的，这边在这地下基地，我们经过这一路啊是有很大的温差的。之前熔炉是高温区，然后这边又是一个像大冰箱一样的一个冰冻区。
它不会发烧吗？
怎么说呢？我记得原来在看《西游记》的时候，这个孙悟空就说嘛，那我们是出家人嘛，这个寒暑不侵啊，不知道是为什么，反正寒暑不侵，大魔法师的节奏。
寒暑不侵是寒假暑假都不怕是吧？
啊，差不多，不怕寒暑假作业的，就是这个道理。啊，我不知道为什么出家人寒暑不侵，是不是因为练就了几十年，对吧？对于孙悟空来说，估计也是练就了500年的这个大魔法师了。这个那的确是寒暑不侵。至于原理就不知道为什么，这边挨了一下，给挨了一下。
好，给我们补充这么多 Stinger 子弹的用意，大家应该都猜到了。
Stinger missile，
很快我们会见到它了。
从这进来之后会给一个特写，这个 Metal Gear Rex 霸王龙，
还是相当帅气的。
Metal Gear， 反正我只能说 Metal Gear 就说 Metal Gear 了，反正 翻译里面，因为考虑到翻译的因素，就反正暂时就是翻译成合金装备了。不要跟我说什么其他译名，什么神枪战车之类的东西啊，这个东西本来就不好翻。
喷子绕道，
就是这样的，我们就暂且就把它叫成合金装备了。我根据不同的情况会做不同的这个翻译的情况，就是说有的时候它应该表示什么样的内容或者什么样的范畴啊，我会做一些适当的调整。但是现在说实体，就说这个实体机的话，就直接说合金装备了啊，因为真要去翻译字幕的话呢，如果说对于原始的人物、人名、地名完全不做改动的话，那可以说不算是完完整整的翻译啊。
你是说金属齿轮吗？
不是，我不是说金属齿轮，我不是要提这个梗。我的意思是说，就比如说你要翻译字幕，或者是做其他任何翻译也好，你的原则是能把这个就是原文，就是翻译成你需要的这个语言，就全部给它翻译过来，包括人名和地名都做翻译。原来我老师
重复的东西其实提一遍提到过就可以了。
原来我老师反正说过呢，就是说你要是人名地名这些东西，你就觉得这个翻译过来拗口或者不好翻，你就不翻了，那就相当于这作业没做完，只做了一半的感觉啊，都得给它翻掉。好吧，刚才好像那个上楼梯下楼梯的时候，你装备这个手雷好像是单手爬楼梯啊。这个 Snake 也是第一惊人，跟杨过是一个道理。杨过好像刚刚断臂之后，然后就来上下爬悬崖，啊，挺厉害。
那你想想，他为了见姑姑，他是练了多少次这只手？
有的姑姑，我有这只手，还没有这只手，有什么分别
？There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No. There's been a change. The new target is Locknor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion. $1 billion?
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox-Die vaccine in our demands.
Fox-Die? It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox-Die was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Galukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
Well, he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the Genome Soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to Din here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Galukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours!
What about your promise to Colonel Galukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Armstech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the President was talking about. It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got 1 of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in 1. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that?
Damn!
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
这样的话就是强制剧情式情报啊。那这边守卫 整个这个 Metal Gear Rex 就这一个大兵，我们在这个场景中只能看到这一个家伙，把他过肩摔倒之后呢，我们就直接跑就可以了。
话说这么重要的一个基地，为什么只有一个人开始了？
没人了呗，只能这么解释。而且这家伙好像还不会上楼梯，
不会，
不知道是为什么啊。先天性小腿肌无力，不像这个Snake 单手就可以爬楼梯，一只手就可以爬悬崖。这个男人啊，那这样的话，我们现在这个 Pro Key 是给山猫给一枪给打到下水道去了，只能找办法把这炮卡给捡回来。
就像肥皂一样。
这池子也太脏了，这下水道池子，而且这个池子你在下去的时候，这个血槽会不断的减。
是吗？
啊，你不信你看。
我看一下。
这张装备地位，
我感觉你跟报个什么快递箱那样的。
你好，您的顺丰快递。您的顺丰快递。这边是有个。
刚刚不有只老鼠吗？为啥不买？
我不知道买了。你看这边拉夫这边身上不断减。那这边也有一个通风口，我们在这老鼠出没通风口这就安上地雷。吃段绳啊，吃段绳。安上地雷之后呢，然后它只要老鼠经过这个地方就会自动爆炸了。因为老鼠出没的这个地点并不是唯一的，所以说我们都给它安上，反正地雷多。这还有一个气象塔，这在这样实在太碍事了，直接 Stink 一下捣毁。我们暂时还没有什么其他的武器可以打到这个气象塔，也只能靠 Stink。这边有很多坑，我现在就剩一个Claymore了，就在这埋下了。然后剩下的地方呢，我们就拿这个 Stink 在这看着。毒刺这边有的是，这边还有一个机。哟，这边炸了啊！这老鼠应该是过来了。老鼠呢被这个地雷给炸死之后呢，这个帕卡就失而复得。
毕竟是 Packy 不是 bomb 吗？
看一下字不就知道了。这个池子下面有一些未知物体，有的时候你捡着把上面捡的正兴奋的时候，突然一下子然后捡到一个 bomb， 你得注意了。这个 bomb 好像只有4-5秒的时间吧？对，反正时间非常短。就跟之前那个山猫放在我们在审讯室里面放到我们那个包里面是一个道理，赶紧给它丢掉，否则的话，然后你就悲剧了，定时炸弹什么之类的。
但有的时候捡不到
有时候就捡不到，不知道为什么，随机捡。
山猫也是随机的，
所以我就不知道这为什么这个
还回收一下。
定时炸弹不知道是肥水不流外人田。何况还是一只老鼠，对不对？就算是一只地雷，就算是只快递，我们也不能便宜一只老鼠啊！那个什么来着？那个包门真的很奇怪啊！这个你不捡，它放着什么事都没有，然后你捡了，然后马上就开始4-5秒就开始计时了啊！真的是非常奇葩的东西，也不知道是谁放着，估计是山猫。
就是他们干出这么恶心的事儿。
对。贤者级别的魔法师。好，这样的话，我们拿到 Power Key， 因为这个时候是处于常温的啊。刚才 Outcome 在无线电里面说得很清楚，我们按照那个次序，依次从常温到低温到高温，依次去输入那个 Power Key， 然后就可以解除这个起爆密码。不知道为什么，反正那2家伙在这个控制室里面说了半天话。然后我们回过头来之后，这家伙就不在了，那我们就给大摆进来，然后输入这密码。装备上 Power Key 之后，只要对了它就可以了。当然，如果说你之前对上了，好像它就没人判定了，对不对？会走一下的，挺恶心。
要离开再来对上一次。
对。实际上，如果说他们真的不想让 Snake 输入这个 Power Key， 直接把这3个笔记本给拔了，然后带走就说，干嘛非要放着，然后待着好好的啊？
这个导演需要吗？
因为这只是个贴图而已。 随便装备一个插图机，然后我们走鬼路，这样哈这家伙就听不到。这时机正好，因为这家伙从那个边上面看一下之后，马上就会转身回来，时机正好。
这次去冰冻室应该还没有杂兵出现哈。
没有。
从
因为第一次回去的时候，你需要在那待一会。
然后到熔炉开始的时候，冰冻室就开始有杂兵了。
就会有4个家伙在那做，第4套广播体操，第7套广播体操，反正不知道第几套，反正是广播体操，就是往前看，往左看，往右看，往下看，反正它就是一块转着。那个节奏还挺带感的。
话说你可以试试看录一集，那个VR mission。
VR mission，这100多个关，你说不知道哪一关好呢？
录那个解谜关卡。
比如呢？
就所有的解谜关卡都可以录，就是它有一个是那个。
我记得有一关是
谜题关卡，
有一关是超大型的那个基因士兵，就跟 Rex 一样的。
然后你要拿斯林格炸是吧？
对。去看了一张超大型那个马赛克的脸，然后拿斯林格砰炸过去，挺那啥的，挺搞笑的。这边我们身上揣着 Pocky，
在这玩一会儿吧。
在这玩一会儿，拿个机器出来，然后在这玩一玩。
然后绕圈会炸自己。
咻，差不多你这个2个尼基塔，哎呦，这个偏了，2个尼基塔，然后转一圈，各转一圈，差不多这个 Pocky 就好。好像第3人称视角，这就是只能直上直下了，直左直右的。
该引爆了呀！
掉头。
话说第3人称不会自动引爆哎？
会，它如果说燃料烧完了就会自动引爆。你看了，
开得了是吧？
开得了，
哦，好。
刚看了下 Pocky， 它那个标志已经变了，变成那个蓝色的那个。
说明已经动好了。
对，动好了。好像有人去考证过这3个温度下面的字母分别代表什么含义，但是我忘了，好像挺冷的。
WZ 是吧？
还有那个字母看不出来什么问题。那个知识好像挺冷的。
记得 VR 训练里面有个解谜关是这样的，就是寻找密室杀人案的凶手。有个士兵躺在血泊里，在那个普萨克曼提斯的那个屋子里。
司令室。
对，司令室。你会调查各种有效导相框啊、效导修复相片，还有各种书籍。他会给你倒计时，让你找到线索来破解凶手，但是你怎么都不会找到凶手的。因为时间结束，他就会从番茄墙爬起来，然后过关。
好吧，那限时多长时间？
大概2分半还是多少？
还好不是1小时，否则的话绝对会掐死这个任务的设计者。那从那血流中起来那一瞬间，你是不是有种教你的感
觉？是的。
当教你也不容易啊，教你这一家子。
还有，就是要把，还有是普通士兵跟 Liquid 的士兵区分开。那关的任务是要把 Liquid 的部下给杀死。
那你怎么看呢？
怎么办呢？就是你要去捡一个 mask，mask 装备以后会戴上 Liquid 的头套，往士兵面前一站。士兵就会敬礼，那个就是勒死他就可以了。
主要是靠假发，主要是。
对。
有点类似于3代的那个梗。
雷电熊。
雷电梗。
OK。
那个雷电斯科夫那个雷电斯科夫。
Next comes Pal
尺寸不对啊，不知道尺寸不对还是大小不对啊，立马被识破，这是秒被识破啊！你敢冒充我基友？啊，那实在太鸡了。
其实一代的 VR 训练还是很有意思的。当时用键盘玩的时候，花了好久才达到99%。
我记得本来他们好像是设计了大概1000多个 VR 训练关，啊，太凶残了。然后删，10个里面删一个啊，把10个里面删9个就剩一个，然后就剩下100多个，实在太丧心病狂了。如果真的是有1000多个训练关的话，那估计要摔手柄了。不过看什么啊，它的设计还挺好的。就是说你反正你这一关一关慢慢玩，还挺有乐趣。
它是这样的，有基础训练、武器训练、高级训练。分3个，就是一个是徒手隐蔽，就是不被人发现；还有一个是各种武器的训练关，然后是就是
高级技巧，
对，高级技巧训练，就包括怎么埋 C4啊，怎么丢手雷啊
，Advanced Skills，
对，其中包括解谜任务，然后最后1%就是 Grey Fox，
最后1%Grey Fox 关
，Grey Fox 很帅哦，
拿刀切
，Grey Fox 没有蹲倒，插件是腾空翻，腾空翻踩到敌人会有伤害，能把人震倒。
我们在那个 BOSS 战里面也经历过，
对，
那招还是挺疼的。
然后小兵基本上跑不中，一刀直接切死。然后
好，这边这广播体操，向前看，向左看，反正这就是以逆时方向这样转就行了。而且这4个家伙是步调一致的，非常好玩。
话说，在 VR 训练里面，我们可以得知，那个 Grey Fox 用隐身会掉血。
这是什么样的设定呢？
不知道。
就隐身比赛它为什么会掉血？
就跟抽烟一样的吧。
它本来是装了强化骨骼的，也就是这骨头本来不是它的。
应该是人造的吧？
不知道是为什么，跟隐形迷彩有些冲突之类的。这闪光弹，哎呀，太奢侈了！
哎呀！
他马上扑他一会儿又起来了，这个没有什么任何杀伤力。我后来就开始丧心病狂了，好像拿手机开始扔。
没 C4啊？好像你的手枪消音器还没捡到？
没有。
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox Dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the fox dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
最后这段时间还是挺无聊的啊，这个来回跑很多路。
找个门洞躲起来。
最后连Liquid都吐槽了。
我说这随便找个地方窝起来。
哎，就是这个 Russian， 这个 Russian 挺恶心的。如果想捡的话，这个想让它捡到它的话，这个还是得要冒很大风险的。我试过很多次，反正这很容易就掉下去了，非常容易掉下去。
就是往前走一个身位，然后贴着墙靠边挤过去了。
挤过去行啊，没问题。我捡到了也不掉下去，但是想回来就是难了。
这后面不是有个喷气管道仓库吗？里面还有什么斯林格子弹啊，那什么东西？
就那门里面。我好像没有兴趣捡。
等个1-2分钟吧。
1分钟不要，大约30秒左右吧。不，差不多1分钟，2分钟不到。好像不是一定非要装备的这个跑题吧？
不需要。
不需要吧？好像就是反正你带身上就可以了。好，已经变热了，热的速度还是挺快的。刚才差点好像给那杂兵发现了，挺险的。我还好，他上下眼这个视野并不是很强。
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes. But not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Cluck? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox dye.
Huh? You weren't?
You were injected with Fox dye as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox dye was part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
哎，好了，不管怎么样，反正我们这边还继续执行任务啊。把这个最后一把钥匙给插上去。看又是这4个组广播体槽的，而且这个你回来的时候好像还不太好走，因为它是这样转过去的。哎，对。好，插上最后一块炮卡，Sting给装上了。
好，见证伟大的时刻到了。
也不算伟大，见证自己被黑的时候到了，我去。
No, why?
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole? What the?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Mas Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
me, dear brother.
Liquid, how the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute. I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
好了，那最后我们找美林存个档，那这样的话，这期就到这里了，感谢大家收看，我们下期再见。
好吧，毫无尿性的一期。
Win, Snake, win!